Hello friends, welcome you all. In last lecture, we have discussed the adulteration of cement, then the how to examine this adulteration in cement and the determination of adulteration. And also we have started the different types of cement. In that we have discussed the ordinary Portland cement and rapid hardening cement. Continuing with this, we are discussing the low heat cement. So this low heat cement is designed to provide a lower heat of hydration in concrete. Okay, so this attribute makes it ideal for the mass concrete pours where the rate of temperature rise and the maximum temperature achieved must be controlled in order to reduce the risk of thermal cracking. Okay, so this low heat cement, this name is almost suggests the it develops the less heat of hydration. So what this low heat cement contains the lower percentage of tricalcium silicate, okay, that is C3S, which hydrates quickly. So the for reduce the hydration process, we use the less percentage of tricalcium silicate, and we are increasing the percentage of dicalcium silicate, that is C2S, and tetracalcium aluminoferrite, that is C4AF, which hydrates slowly. Okay, so in low heat cement, it contains a less lime, okay, where other material remains the same as in case of ordinary Portland cement. Okay, so in case of ordinary Portland cement, a considerable quantity of heat is evolved during the chemical reaction which takes place in the setting and hardening of the cement. In large mass concrete, the rate of generation of heat is more than that of could be ordinarily. Okay, so the either this heat takes several years to dissipate to some other complicated arrangement to be installed to expel this heat from the interior. Okay, so till the distribution of internal stresses is altered, and the section may actually behave like a one or form of a different section instead of a one monolithic unit. So to avoid this, what we using the low heat cement. Okay, so this type of Portland cements offer greater surface resistance as compared to the ordinary Portland cement, and it is not commonly available in market. So this is very important type of cement we are generally using for mass concreting, that is dam, retaining wall. So why we are using this cement? We require the less amount heat of hydration in initial stages of this mass concreting. Okay, so we are using this low heat of cement. So let us see the properties of this low heat cement. First, fineness. The fineness, the residue of this low heat cement does not exceed 5% when sieved through the IS sieve number 9, that is 90 micron IS sieve, and the specific surface area of this fineness of this cement is 3200 centimeter square per gram. Okay, and the soundness should not be more than the 10 mm. Setting time, initial setting time not less than 30 minutes, and final setting time not more than 10 hours, that is 600 minutes. And the compressive strength of this cement, when we are using the ordinary sand, then the after 3 days the compressive strength should not be less than the 70 kg per centimeter square. Then after 7 days it should not be less than the 115 kg per centimeter square, and after 28 days it should not be less than 265 kg per centimeter square when ordinary sand we are using. And if we are using the standard sand, then the after 3 days it should not be less than 100 kg per centimeter square. After 7 days it should not be less than 160 kg per centimeter square, and after 28 days it should not be less than the 350 kg per centimeter square. And if we are comparing with ordinary Portland cement or rapid hardening cement, then we are here know the 3 days strength, it is very less as compared to this both, that is rapid hardening and ordinary Portland cement. Okay, so the compressive strength is very less in early stages, but after 28 days it achieve its strength. Okay, which is required for uh, concreting work. So what are the uses of this low heat concrete? Let us see. the application of the cement. First, we are using it for the concreting, mass concreting work like the dams, retaining wall or abutment. Or second one, we are using for the construction of chimney of factory, then construction of machine foundations, and also we are using the works where the rate of heat generation must be kept to a minimum. So this type of cement should not be used for a thin concrete structure, okay, since it develops the strength at lower rate, so it requires a shuttering and curing for more period, thereby involving wastage of time and money also. So we are not using for the thin concrete structure, we are using for only for the uh, mass concreting. The Portland pozzolana cement. Portland pozzolana cement is essentially a siliceous material containing clay up to 80%, and in manufacture of this type of special cement about 30% of pozzolanic material is added to the ordinary Portland cement cement clinkers, and the mix is then thoroughly ground. This 30% pozzolanic material may be a fly ash or other material which is substitute to the cement. Then this cement should be fulfill all the requirements as per the IS code 1489 and 1991. Okay, so the properties of this cement are same as those of ordinary Portland cement, except that it provides the concrete higher resistance to the chemical agencies and attacked by the sewer water. Moreover, we can say it has a low heat of hydration and low shrinkage on drying. Okay, it also improves the water tightness of fire resistance qualities of the concrete, and it is cheaper than the ordinary Portland cement. So it helps to reduce the alkali aggregate reaction also where it is encountered, and that is it react with the free lime in a concrete which otherwise is harmful, and it also provides the concrete of better workability. So let us see the what are the properties of this Portland pozzolana cement. So the fineness when we are residue of this cement, Portland pozzolana cement by weight is not exceed 5% when sieved through the ISU, that is number ISU number 9, that is 90 micron ISU, and its specific surface area of fineness is around 3000 centimeters square per gram. Then the soundness it should not be have an expansion more than 10 mm. Then setting time, that is initial setting time should not be less than 30 minutes, and final setting time should not be more than 10 hours, that is 600 minutes. Then the compressive strength after 7 days should not be less than the 175 kg per centimeter square. So let us see the what are the application or uses of this Portland pozzolana cement where we are generally used. This Portland pozzolana cement generally we are using in all construction where the ordinary Portland cement we are using. Okay, that is PCC work or RCC work. Then construction of hydraulic structures, then mass concreting works also. Okay, because it produce the less heat of hydration. Okay, next is the sulfate resisting cement. So sulfate resisting cement, this type of cement is also known as a super sulfate cement. Okay, we are using the IS code for this cement is IS 12330 1988. So it is a product of finely ground mixture of granulated blast furnace slag and calcium sulfate and small quantities of ordinary Portland cement. So thus this cement consists of a very high percentage of tricalcium silicate and dicalcium silicate and a very low percentage of tricalcium aluminate. Okay, that is percentage of C3S and C2S is more, and percentage of C3A and C4AF is less. Okay, the combination of low C3A that is particularly liable to attack by sulfate, and C4AF makes the mixture much resistance to the attack of sulfate. So it should satisfy the all requirement according to IS. So what are the properties of this cement? Let us see. The fineness of this cement should not be exceed 5%. Okay, Then soundness, it should not be more than 10 mm. Setting time, initial setting time should not be less than 30 minutes. Final setting time not more than 10 hours, that is 600 minutes. Then compressive strength, after 3 days it should not be less than 150 kg per centimeter square. After 7 days it should not be less than 220 kg per centimeter square, and after 28 days it should not be less than 300 kg per centimeter square. So what are the applications of this sulfate resisting cement? It is this generally used in construction foundation of soil and water containing high percentage SO4, that is sulfur. Okay, then marine and seashore construction and underground laying RCC pipes in acidic soils. Okay, it also used for the canal lining in a severe alkali condition, especially in the right western regions. Okay, so generally we are using for marine and seashore construction. Okay, where the attack of sulfate is more in concrete, so we are using the sulfate resisting cement in their particular situations. Okay, it is also used in work underside the bridges or over railway tracks for the concrete sewers carrying the industrial effluents. Next is the blast furnace slag cement. For this cement we are using the IS code IS 455-1989. Okay, so this blast furnace slag, which is the waste product obtained during the manufacture of iron, okay, that contains all the basic elements of cement, that is silica, alumina, then lime, okay, iron, etc. It is crushed primarily to a granulated form, which is then intimately mixed with the cement clinkers, and both are the ground together to form a cement. Okay, it is cheaper than the ordinary Portland cement. Okay, if the blast furnace slag is not rapidly cooled, it will be crystalline structure. Okay, so which is unless for manufacturing cement, so it must be cooled rapidly to obtain the granulated slag, which has solidified as a glass. So it is resistant to attack sulfate as well as other chemicals. It is economical as compared to the OPC, that is ordinary Portland cement, and it is more resistant to attack the weather agencies. It develops the low heat of hydration and less early strength. So this it should be satisfy the all requirement regarding or as per the IS code. So let us see the what are the properties of this blast furnace slag. So this fineness, this color of this blast furnace slag is generally blackish gray. Okay, fineness of this blast furnace slag should not be exceed the 10% when we are sieving on 90 micron IS sieve. Okay, residue should not be greater than the 10%. Then the soundness not more than 10 mm. Setting time, that is initial setting time not less than 30 minutes, and final setting time not more than 10 hours. Compressive strength after 3 days should not be less than 160 kg per centimeter square, and after 7 days should not be less than 220 kg per centimeter square. So where we are using this cement blast furnace slag, so using OPC, for that all construction we are using this blast furnace slag. Okay, or we can say the substitute of OPC, we are using the blast furnace slag. Then mass concreting structure, because it produces the late heat of hydration, we are using for mass concreting work also. Then marine works, because it resists the sulfate attack. Okay, so we are using the marine works also. Okay, so next is the white cement. Okay, these cements are similar to ordinary Portland cement, except they are differ only in the shade, that is color. They are more finely ground. Okay, so white cement is manufactured from special raw materials like white chalk and china clay. Therefore, this color white cement we are calling. Okay, having low contents of iron oxide, that is less than 1%. Okay, and specially care must be taken against the contamination during the production. So these color white color should not be affected due to the contamination. So color cement is manufactured by adding suitable minerals pigment to Portland cement during the grinding. and the pigment must have the properties like chemically neutral. Okay, then it should be able to grind pigment easily in very short particle size, or it should not contain any soluble salt. So this proportion of the pigment varies from 5 to 10%. Okay, commercial terms of color cement is colocrete. Okay, some factories in India manufacture this color cement like rainbow cement. Okay, white and colored cement is wide range of colors under the trade names of silvercrete and snow same are also available in India. Okay, so the properties of white color cement are same as the ordinary Portland cement. Let us see what are those. That is, fineness should not be exceed than more than 10%, soundness not more than 10 mm, setting time, that is initial setting time not more than 30 minutes, final setting time not more than 10 hours. Then compressive strength, 3 days compressive strength should not be less than 115 kg per centimeter square. Then 7 days should 7 after 7 days it should not be less than 175 kg per centimeter square. So it is similar like a ordinary Portland cement. Application, or where we are using this white cement. So first we are using it for the decorating work, that is false ceilings. Okay, then finishing works like internal plasters, waterproofing works, and the high class tiling works. Okay, we are using these white cements. So other than these also some types of cement, that is quick setting time cement, then ready set cement, then high alumina cement. Okay, so this is all about the chapter number 1 or unit number 1. Hope you will understand the all concepts regarding the chapter number or unit number 1. So thank you.